age gap relationships and the science behind them. Age gap relationships. It's a topic that sparks curiosity, debate, and sometimes even judgment. But what if I told you there's a science to it? An explanation rooted in psychology, biology, and sociology. By the time you finish this video, you'll not only understand why these relationships happen, but also what makes them work and how you can approach them with clarity and confidence. If you've ever wondered prevalence and history, whether love truly knows no age, or how societal norms influence the way we see relationships with an age difference, then you're in the right place. Today we'll unravel the science behind age gap relationships and give you insights to navigate this, sometimes tricky but often rewarding dynamic. So why are we drawn to partners much older or younger than ourselves? What drives this connection? And why does society have so much to say about it? If you've been in an age gap relationship or are curious about what makes them tick, stick around. We're going to break it all down for you. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of what's really at play and practical tips to help you navigate any challenges that come with it. So let's get started. Shall we welcome to Emma, your go-to channel for real relatable advice on navigating the complexities of love and relationships. 1. The prevalence and history of age gap relationships. Age gap relationships aren't a modern phenomenon. They've been part of human history for centuries. In ancient times, they were often seen as a practical arrangement. Older partners, typically men, were valued for their resources, wisdom, and stability, while younger partners brought fertility and the promise of lineage. It wasn't just about romance, it was about survival, legacy, and alliances. Take Cleopatra and Julius Caesar, for example. Their relationship had a significant age gap, but it also represented a powerful alliance in many cultures, particularly royal or noble families. Age differences were not only accepted but encouraged. They symbolized wealth, power, and stability. Fast forward to today, and the narrative has shifted. While age relationships still exist, they're viewed through a different lens. Modern society often associates them with unconventional choices, or in some cases controversy, and yet despite the stigma, they're more common than you might think. Studies show that in about 10% of married couples, there's an age difference of 10 years or more. It's a reminder that these relationships are not as rare as society might have you believe. But here's the catch. Societal norms and expectations have evolved. What was once a practical arrangement now faces scrutiny, especially in an age where love and compatibility are prioritized over tradition. Yet the core of these relationships remains the same: two individuals seeking connection, understanding, and companionship, regardless of the number on their birth certificates. So why are they still so misunderstood? As we dig deeper, you'll see that the complexities of age gap relationships often have more to do with perception than reality. Let's continue to explore what really drives these connections. 2. The psychology behind psychology. Behind age gap relationships. Age gap relationships. When it comes to the psychology behind age gap relationships, it's important to remember that all influenced by deeply ingrained instincts, even if we don't realize it on a biological level. Evolutionary psychology suggests that humans are wired to seek certain traits in a partner. For example, older partners often bring stability, wisdom, and resources, qualities that historically increase survival and security. On the other hand, younger partners are associated with vitality, energy, and reproductive potential traits that support growth and legacy. But biology is just one piece of the puzzle. On a psychological level, aged gap relationships often fulfill emotional needs that go beyond what peers might offer. You may be drawn to an older partner because they provide a sense of security or mentorship that's hard to find elsewhere, or perhaps a younger partner's sense of curiosity and enthusiasm brings a fresh perspective to your life. Let's not forget about the impact of life experiences. Older partners may have already faced and overcome challenges, offering a sense of calm and maturity that can feel grounding for younger partners. Being with someone older can inspire growth, providing insight and guidance that accelerates personal development. In essence, The relationship becomes a balance of wisdom and wonder. Now, while these dynamics can create deep connections, they can also attract external scrutiny. Society tends to view age gap relationships with a mix of fascination and skepticism, often questioning the motives behind them. But here's the truth. Every relationship, regardless of age, is unique. What matters most is the emotional bond and mutual respect shared by the individuals involved. Here's a thought to consider. It's not the number of candles on the cake that defines a relationship. It's the strength of the connection. When both partners are aligned in their values and committed to understanding one another, the age difference becomes secondary. Ultimately, the psychology behind age gap relationships reflects the human desire for connection and growth. Whether it's the stability of experience or the excitement of new possibilities, these dynamics tap into what we all seek, a partner who complements and challenges us in the best ways. Before we proceed, if you find value in this video, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us grow and makes you an integral part of our journey, and we deeply appreciate your contribution. Now let's return to our discussion. 3. The challenges of age gap relationships. Age gap relationships, while deeply rewarding, are not without their challenges. One of the most common hurdles is the difference in life stages. Challenges of age gap relationships. You might be building your career, figuring out who you are and dreaming about the future, while your partner may already be thinking about retirement, travel, or even grandparenthood. These differing stages can lead to a mismatch in priorities, with one person looking to settle down while the other is just beginning to explore their options. It's also important to consider the societal pressures that come with age gap relationships. People are quick to judge what they don't understand. Friends, family, and even strangers may question the relationship, implying that it's based on ulterior motives like financial stability or insecurity. This external pressure can be draining, especially when it feels like you have to constantly defend your relationship to the world. Generational differences also play a role. The cultural references, technological literacy, and even the way you approach life's challenges can differ dramatically when there's a significant age gap. For example, your partner might not understand your obsession with the latest social media trend, or the way you navigate modern technology might struggle to relate to their old school habit. These differences in communication style and worldview can create misunderstandings. If not addressed thoughtfully on a deeper emotional level, there's the potential for resentment to build up. Particularly if one partner feels misunderstood or dismissed because of their age, the younger partner might feel that their maturity is being questioned, while the older partner might feel isolated due to the gap in life. Experiences without open communication and mutual respect. These feelings can grow, turning what should be an enriching relationship into a source of frustration. But here's the silver lining. While these challenges may seem daunting, they can be overcome. The key lies in understanding patience and a willingness to compromise. Age gap relationships require a certain level of emotional intelligence, being able to listen, communicate, and empathize with your partner. Despite the differences that might exist, the real challenge isn't the age gap itself. It's how you navigate the complexities that come with it. If you're willing to work through these issues, the bond you share can be even stronger, as you'll learn more about yourselves and each other along the way. For the benefits of age gap relationships. Despite the challenges, age gap relationships often come with unique benefits that many couples without an age difference may never experience. One of the key advantages is the diversity of perspectives. When you're with someone from a different generation, you're not only exposed to their life experience, but also to a completely different way of viewing the world. This can spark personal growth as both partners bring different insights, knowledge, and values to the table. For example, the older partner may have wisdom and practical life advice, while benefits of age gap relationships. The younger partner brings a fresh, innovative outlook that can shake up old habits and broaden horizons. Another benefit is the stability that older partners often bring to the relationship. With more life experience, they may approach situations with a calm and composed attitude, providing emotional balance when challenges arise. This stability can be incredibly grounding, especially if the younger partner is still navigating their path in life. On the flip side, the younger partner can bring bring vitality and excitement into the relationship, which keeps things from becoming too routine. Their energy and enthusiasm can help keep the relationship dynamic, pushing both partners to remain curious and open to new experiences. Research has shown that when both partners are emotionally mature and aligned in their values, age-of-gap relationships can actually lead to greater satisfaction. This may be because both individuals tend to have a clearer sense of what they want out of life, and the relationship, their differences, can lead to a stronger bond as they learn to appreciate and celebrate the unique qualities each person brings. Ultimately, the strength of an age-gap relationship lies not in how old you are, but in how well you connect and support one another. If both partners are on the same page emotionally and intellectually, the age gap becomes irrelevant and the relationship can be incredibly fulfilling. 5. How to make age gap relationships work. Making an age gap relationship work requires a mix of understanding, communication, and patience. The most important thing is to ensure both partners are clear about their goals and expectations early on. It's crucial to have open discussions about what you both want out of the relationship, whether it's a long-term commitment, casual companionship, or something else. Being on the same page emotionally and practically will prevent misunderstandings later on. Effective communication is key in any relationship, but especially in those with age gaps. It's vital to be open about your feelings, concerns, and needs. If something's bothering you, whether it's a generational difference or something more personal, address it before it becomes a bigger issue. The more transparent you are with each other, the stronger your relationship will be. Another important aspect is handling external opinions with grace. Age-gap relationships often face societal judgment, and while it can be tough, you need to remember that what matters most is the bond you share, not what others think. Be prepared for criticism and stay firm in your commitment to each other over time. People's opinions tend to fade once they see that your relationship is genuine and strong. Lastly, prioritizing shared values is crucial. While you may come from different generational backgrounds, your beliefs and values should align. When you both value communication, trust, and respect, the age gap becomes less of an issue. Embrace the differences and use them as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. By being mindful of these elements, you'll create a healthy and thriving relationship, regardless of the age difference. If you've made it this far, comment "Love knows no age" below to let us know you're with us. We love to hear your thoughts on age gap relationships. As a thank you for sticking with us until the end, here's a bonus point that might surprise you. Studies have shown that couples with significant age gaps often report higher levels of satisfaction in their relationships. This is because the unique challenges they face push them to communicate, more openly, build deeper emotional connections, and prioritize mutual respect and understanding. Think about it. Age gap couples often have to work harder to understand each other's perspectives, which means they put more effort into resolving conflicts and growing together. This can create a stronger bond, with both partners feeling more appreciated and valued. So, while society might view these relationships as unconventional, the reality is that they can be some of the most fulfilled and long-lasting when approached with the right mindset. If you're in an age gap relationship, remember this: your relationship success isn't determined by the number of years between you, but by the effort and commitment both of you put into understanding each other, supporting each other, and growing together. This bonus point is just a little reminder that sometimes the greatest connections come from the most unexpected places. At the end of the day, age is just a number. What really matters in any relationship, whether there's an age gap or not, is the connection you share and the respect you have for each other. When you communicate openly, align on core values, and navigate external pressures with confidence, the relationship can thrive regardless of age. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. It really helps us out and lets us know what kind of content you enjoy. Make sure to subscribe for more insightful, relatable relationship advice, and share this video with someone who might benefit from it. Thank you so much for watching. We've also recommended another video on your screen right now that we think you'll love. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more tips to help you navigate the complexities of love and Relationships take care, and remember, age is just the beginning of a great connection.